Hey, good morning. Okay, so today we're going to talk about 9.4. This is going to be the start of our trig ratios. Really exciting. These are fun. Okay, so let's just dive into it. So here's some basic things you need to know about trig ratios for the next few sections in Chapter 9. So trig ratios are the ratio of two sides, two lengths of two sides of a triangle, and it has to be a right triangle. We are now talking about right triangles only, and this is why. So look here, I have two right triangles, okay? One's obviously quite a bit bigger than the other one. Now, if I were to say that this angle over here and this angle on this one were congruent, we can then say that these two right triangles are similar by angle similarity theorem, correct? So in doing these trig ratios, we're going to be dealing with similar triangles. So the ratios are going to be the same no matter if the triangle is big or small, because they're going to be similar triangles due to this angle similarity theorem. Okay, so let's move on. All right, so the first one we're going to learn about in this section is the tangent ratio. And what the tangent ratio says is that your opposite leg over your adjacent leg is going to give you your tangent ratio. So let me erase this here at the top. As promised, I scooted my camera back. So hopefully now this whole thing will upload to YouTube and it won't cut off any of my board. Okay, so let's say that we have a triangle, a right triangle here. Okay, draw my right triangle. Okay, so here's my right triangle. And I want to find, here, we'll label it A, B, C. And I want to find the tangent of A, okay? To find the tangent of A, I'm going to take my opposite side length, opposite side over my adjacent side, okay? So when you are writing things out, you can abbreviate opposite and adjacent, but don't make up your own abbreviations because I won't know what those are. So my opposite side, here, my tangent of angle A. My opposite side of angle A is going to be this one here, BC. So I'm going to have BC over my adjacent side is going to be CA. All right? You're never going to use the hypotenuse in these. This is all going to be legs. So please store that in your memory. It'll help you not get something wrong. Okay, so my tangent of angle A is going to be BC over CA. So now let's see if we can just put some random numbers in here. Okay, so for example, if I have, let's see, how about I have 15 for this side and 36 for this side, okay? So my tangent ratio here is going to be 15 over 36. So then you can just use your calculator and solve that to find the tangent of A. Make sure that you don't not label it. You can't just write tangent equals. I have to know what it is because I could ask you for tangent of angle B. So make sure everything is labeled. When we're doing these ratios, we're always going to go out to 4 decimal places. Okay? So if we did this, and we did, the 15 over 36, and you put it in your calculator, it would be about 0.4167. So you would need to write 0.4167, 4 decimal places, okay? Equals tangent of angle A. Got it? Okay, let's move on. Let me erase this. if now you only, or what, okay, what if you're given one that looks like this? Here we go. I'm drawing the triangle again. Okay, so here's my right triangle, and I tell you that this is 32 degrees, and this is X. We don't know this side length, and this is going to be 11. Okay, and I say solve for X. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to set up your tangent ratio here. Okay, so now we know what the angle measure is, so we don't need to call it A or B or whatever, because we actually need this angle measure to help us solve for X. So we're going to say the tangent of 32 degrees equals, okay, remember opposite over adjacent. So here's my opposite, 11 over X. All right, so now what do we do if we have any normal algebraic equation where we have something on the denominator? Well, we multiply both sides times that, right, to get rid of it. All right, so now this goes away. So we have X times the tangent of 32 degrees equals 11. Okay, so now what do we do if we're trying to isolate a variable? Same thing we always algebraically do. We're going to go ahead and divide by the tangent of 32 degrees on both sides. Divide by the tangent of 32 degrees. We're not doing anything crazy here. This is just normal algebra. So now we have X equals 11 over the tangent of 32 degrees. And for now, instead, we're going to learn how to use our calculators to get this later. But for now, I put a great chart on Google Classroom under 9.4. It says trig ratios. So what you're going to do is you're going to open up your chart, and you're going to find 32 degrees, and you're going to go across on the chart until you see the tangent ratio. And let's see. What does it say? It says 0.6249. So we have 11 over 0.6249. If you do that on your calculator, you will get X, and you'll see that X is about 17.6. And that's how you would solve one of those. Okie doke, I hope that clears it up. Go ahead and try those monitoring progress. Try the extra practice problems at the back. Use that chart. It will help you so much. And email me with questions or post on Google Classroom. Have a good day.